Have you ever wondered how positivity can change the course of your life? From the confines of our humdrum existence, we often forget the power of a positive mindset. Even the smallest creatures on Earth, like our friend, the hedgehog, can teach us a thing or two about harnessing this power. Imagine a hedgehog leading a simple life, nestled in a cozy burrow beneath a sprawling oak tree. Its days are filled with ordinary routines, just like you and me. It wakes up, searches for food, and takes pleasure in the smallest joys of life, like the rustling leaves under its tiny paws. However, life's unpredictability doesn't spare anyone, not even this little hedgehog. One day, it wakes up to a stark reality, a scarcity of food in its familiar surroundings. The hedgehog is left with a daunting challenge: to cross a difficult terrain, a path it has never tread before, to reach a distant food source. Now, this terrain isn't just any ordinary path. It's filled with thorny bushes, steep slopes, and perilous pitfalls. It's enough to make the bravest hearts quiver. Imagine the fear and trepidation that might have seized our little hedgehog friend. But does it cower in fear? Does it retreat to the safety of its burrow? No, it doesn't. It understands that the challenge before it is not just about survival, but about proving to itself that it has the courage to overcome adversity. The hedgehog knows that this unexpected quest is a test of its resolve, its tenacity, and above all, its positivity. With a determined glint in its eyes and an unwavering spirit, the hedgehog decides to embark on this daunting journey. It realizes that fear is just a state of mind and that the power to conquer it lies within. The hedgehog, despite its initial fear, decides to face the challenge head-on, and just like that, it steps out of its comfort zone, ready to face the obstacles that lie ahead, powered by positivity and an indomitable spirit. As the journey begins, the hedgehog encounters its first obstacle. Picture this: a rock, enormous and intimidating, standing like a giant in the path of our little hero. For the hedgehog, this rock is a mountain, a vertical cliff, a seemingly insurmountable challenge. The hedgehog, small and humble, looks up at the daunting rock, its tiny heart pounding. Climbing, you see, is not a strong suit for our spiky friend, and this rock might as well be the Everest. But does the hedgehog back down? No, it doesn't let the impossible stop it. Instead, it redefines what's possible. The hedgehog, with its innate positivity and determination, doesn't falter. It studies the rock, its edges, its crevices, and finds a way. A way not over but around it. A detour, a divergence, a different path to the same destination. And so, with a little creativity and a lot of resolve, the hedgehog overcomes the first obstacle. With positivity and determination, the hedgehog overcomes the first obstacle. The journey continues and the hedgehog faces another daunting hurdle. As our bold hedgehog steps into the new scene, a fast-flowing river lies ahead, challenging and unyielding. Its waters are tumultuous, its currents swift. It is a formidable barrier between our hedgehog and the continuation of its journey. But remember, my friends, obstacles are not dead ends. They are merely detours to a different path. The hedgehog, small and seemingly insignificant against the immense power of the river, doesn't falter. It knows that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. So the hedgehog gazes at the river, its tiny heart beating with determination. It looks around, searching for a solution, a way to cross the river. And then it sees it, a floating log, bobbing up and down in the water. A lifeline, a bridge to the other side. With a deep breath, the hedgehog musters every ounce of courage it possesses. It leaps onto the log and with a gentle push, sets off across the river. The log rocks under its weight, the water splashes around it, but the hedgehog remains steady. It adjusts its balance, adapts to the rocking motion, and slowly but surely it makes its way across the river. This is adaptability in action. Just as the hedgehog changes its approach to overcome the obstacle, we too must learn to adapt when faced with hurdles in our own lives. Change is inevitable, but how we respond to it, how we adapt, that's what defines us. And so the river that once seemed an insurmountable obstacle is now behind the hedgehog. It has shown us that fear is only as deep as the mind allows, and that with a positive mindset, any hurdle can be overcome. Once again, positivity and resilience lead the hedgehog to success. Stay tuned, my friends, as the journey of our brave little hedgehog continues. Now, the hedgehog stands before the final and most challenging obstacle. A hill, steep and daunting, looms ahead. It's a towering testament to the trials of life, a physical embodiment of the challenges we all face. But our hedgehog, emboldened by its journey thus far, doesn't hesitate. It sizes up the hill with a sparkle of determination in its eyes, a fiery resolve in its heart. With unwavering positivity, the hedgehog starts its climb. Each step is a small victory, a testament to the power of perseverance. But the ascent isn't easy, the incline is treacherous, the terrain unpredictable. There are moments when the hedgehog slips, when it stumbles and loses ground. But does it surrender to the hill's merciless slope? Does it allow the fear of failure to cloud its vision? No, it does not. Each time it stumbles, it picks itself up, brushes the dirt off its spikes, and continues its climb. It draws strength from its past victories, from the first and second obstacles it overcame. It reminds itself of the power of positivity, of the magic that happens when you believe in yourself, when you refuse to give up. And so, with every slip and stumble, with every moment of doubt, the hedgehog digs deeper, pushes harder, climbs higher. It's a battle of wills, a testament to the spirit of resilience. The hill, steep and challenging, becomes a symbol of the hedgehog's unwavering determination, its unyielding resolve. And then, after what seems like an eternity, the hedgehog reaches the summit. It stands victorious at the peak, gazing out at the world below. The view from the top is breathtaking, a panorama of triumph and accomplishment. But the real victory lies not in the view, but in the journey, in the climb, in the obstacles overcome. The hedgehog, with its relentless positivity, conquers the final hurdle. Finally, the hedgehog's journey comes to an end. The hedgehog, our protagonist whose journey we've been following, reaches its destination, a food source abundant and inviting. The sight of the fruits of his labor fills his heart with joy and his stomach with anticipation. But before he delves into the feast that awaits him, he pauses. He takes a moment to look back at the path he has traveled. The road was not easy. It was filled with obstacles and challenges that seemed insurmountable. There were stones that stood in his way, thorny bushes that threatened to prick his soft underbelly, and vast chasms that he needed to cross. Each obstacle was a test, a trial that demanded his courage, determination, and resilience. But here he stands, at the end of his journey, not just a survivor, but a victor. He is no longer the timid, fearful creature who embarked on this journey. He has transformed, he has grown. He is now a hedgehog who knows his strength, understands his capabilities, and trusts in his resilience. As he gazes back at the path he has traversed, he feels a sense of pride swelling within him. He did not falter, he did not give up. He confronted each challenge head-on and emerged victorious. He has proven to himself that he is capable of more than he ever thought possible. He has discovered that the key to overcoming obstacles is not to avoid them, but to face them with positivity and determination. And with this newfound confidence and belief in himself, he turns towards the food source. He indulges in the feast, savoring each morsel, each victory. He knows that this journey has been more than just a quest for food. It has been a journey of self-discovery, of growth, of transformation. And so, we learn from the hedgehog's journey that positivity and resilience can help us overcome any challenge that life throws our way.